In this video, we're going to show you the newest released lift chair by Golden Technologies, so stay tuned. In this video, we're going to show you the PR511 Cloud Plus by Golden Technologies. This is the newest unit that they had released to the market. This unit is going to come with some standard accessories, and then there's a ton of new accessories like fans and lights, and I mean there's a lot of different things, bowls that light up, a bunch of different stuff that you can get with this unit that we will show you those later on as well. But this is their newest release unit. I do want to mention a few things. This unit comes standard with their HeatWave technology. That HeatWave technology is supposed to actually penetrate an inch or so into the skin to actually get you therapeutic relief. As compared to a lot of heat is just a surface level heat. This infrared heat that they have is supposed to actually penetrate and do more therapeutic benefits for you. Now you are able to get these units in a large, a medium, or a small size. The particular one I ordered here is a medium size, and I actually upgraded this with the coffee bean Brisa fabric. Brisa is some of the nicest, most comfortable material you can get that's out there on the market. Do be aware that you are able to get massage on this unit as well, but when you add massage, it's going to be classified as a builder chair, just like sometimes when you change the materials and upgrade it. So you could be up to an 8-week lead time, but do give us a call. We'd go over with you of what the lead time is based on the size and the material that you're looking at. The unit does come standard with 3 accessories. I mentioned it has a lot of accessories. You are going to get 3 different accessories with this unit that do come standard. You're going to get a nice cup, you're going to get a tray, and then you're also going to get a reading lamp. So I'll go over with those with you here shortly, but those are standard. The rest of the accessories are additional upgrades, which we will show you on our website, and there'll be a little video next to the description below in the accessory tab. This unit is going to be a 4-position lift chair. So Golden does have some that what they would call their 5 comfort zones. This is going to have 4 zones. So this does not have the twilight tilt that's going to tilt you all the way back, but it will have the independent backrest, the headrest, the lumbar, and the legs. So just like every lift chair, it does tilt you forward, but on this one, it does have the 4 comfort zones. So I will mention to you, they do put underneath the arms your remote. So it's very nice. They're tucked underneath the arms, so it doesn't have to be on your lap, or it doesn't have to be off on the side pouch. Your remote is always going to be on the right-hand side. There's not a way to change it out, but your remote is located right here on the right-hand side. It even has, and we'll show you in a video overlay, a little custom mold that it fits in. And then you have your wireless charging port right here for your cell phone. And then you have your accessory port right here on this side. Now both sides do flip open, so I'm going to go over to the left-hand side and show you this as well. You can flip just the front, or you can flip both pieces at the same time. Golden does have the cup holder that would sit right here, and they actually thought about it too of a coffee cup holder. Since you have the handle, they have a little bit of the mold so that your coffee would actually sit in there, because otherwise I've seen cup holders that are just circular and you have to have some type of, you know, Yeti or some other type of cup that does not have a handle on it to fit in there. On the left side, you have your heat controls, and over here it says back, seat, and feet. So that means you're going to have 3 different spots where you can apply the heat, this HeatWave technology, and you have a high and a low. Then you also have a timer if it's something you feel like you're going to fall asleep and you don't want to keep it on. You have a 30 or 60-minute timer. There's a little slot right over on this side that will fit the remote, but like I did call Golden and I did double check, because I know people are going to ask me that, can you get the hand remote and the heat remote switched to different sizes? They say no, so I haven't looked deeper into it to see if I'm able to, but as of right now they did say no. And I did notice up here on the inside too, on the back, you actually have a USB port right here as well. So if you do want to charge any of their tablets, that is actually over here on the remote side. Now before I go through the functions, I will just show you, you do have this little spot in here that all your accessories are going to drop in on. So obviously your tray is not going to have any electronic component, but you are able to swing this away, and you are able to utilize that, put your book on it, or eat on this. This tray easily removes. All you do is lift up and it just pulls out. It just sits in there, a little bit of tension. Now your accessories, which we will be able to show you more in depth when I get more in. We ordered this chair, but the accessories were on a back order, so I only have the three: the cup holder, the tray, and the light that comes standard. The other ones that I ordered, I'll do a video on when I get those in. But this is really cool, this light here. It's not that bright, so it would be hard to kind of tell you or show you in a video. Maybe you're able to see that on my hand, but it does have two different settings. It's just a reading light, so you're able to position that, angle that, so that if you are wanting to sit back and read, or even just to be able to look at your remote, if you need a little extra light, you are able to use that, and that does come standard with the unit. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take these out. I'm going to kind of go through the seat functions so that you can see these as well. Now the medium size is going to fit. All sizes have a 375-pound weight capacity, but you are going to be a little bit different width and depth based on what size you go with. Medium, it is accurate. They say 23 inches in between the armrests, and that is what I'm getting. And I'm getting about 20 inches in depth. Now you can look at this backrest here. You can see how much pillow that is. Another thing he will mention to me as well is some units have a gap between the back and the bottom when they recline. So I'm going to look at that too when I'm in the unit, and I'm going to see if there is that gap. That's a pretty common question that we get asked on these chairs. Is there a gap when you're in that lay flat position? Because some people need certain support due to certain spinal or other types of injuries. Top of the seat to the ground, you're looking about 21 inches as well. Overall width of this unit is going to be 36 inches. Now on the medium size, you need to be 22 inches away from the wall so that you have enough clearance when you're reclined back or you're in that lay flat position. Obviously, the higher you go with your back, you're going to be farther off the wall, so do check our specs if you go with a large. A small should be less than 20 inches as well. But that's what you're looking. You're looking at that 20 to 22 inches roughly on the chairs that you want to be away from the wall so that you're not scraping when you're reclined back in the unit. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to sit in this unit. I'm 6 foot tall, 220 pounds. So like I said, this is a medium size. This would probably fit me pretty well. I mean, you can see kind of where my head is. And now I'm just going to go through the functions with you as well so that you can kind of see what I look like while sitting in this unit. So I'm going to go ahead, and first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go with the recline. So some units, like this one does, if I hit recline, it's like a one position toggle. Now you are able to do these individually, but I kind of wanted to show you what I was going to look like in the recline position first, and then I can make individual adjustments. So right now, if I just hold the recline, that's as far back as the recline is going to go on the unit. So the recline position with just the recline button that brings your legs up, this looks like about as far back as you're going to go. Now you do have an individual recline button down here as well with an arrow, and so you are able to really get more into that lay flat position. So I wasn't sure, I wanted to test it to see if, but the recline that says recline on it only brings you back so far, but you are able to adjust the back a little bit farther back through here. Now you do have on here what says head, so you are able to then bring your head forward. So you have the head support like so. You have lumbar support, so I just want to kind of see what that feels like. I mean, that's pretty good pressure right there on your lower back. And then while you're still here in this position, you're obviously able to raise and lower the feet some. But I believe when you start to lower the feet, it's only somewhat independent because it's looking like it wants to bring the backrest up while you're doing that. So it doesn't look like you can just do the feet without some of the backrest moving back. So this is the first time for me in this chair too, so I try to be as transparent as possible. This does appear that when you do go to raise your legs, your back's going to go back a little bit to a reclined position. Not all the way to lay flat, but you can see my legs are all the way up, and I'm not quite as straight up as I am and when the legs are down. So that looks like you are going to have a little bit of recline as you do the legs. The last function I would show you here would be pretty standard on the unit. It's going to be how you get out of the chair. So you're going to put your hands on the end of the armrests. You want to start leaning forward, let gravity do its thing. And then it's going to start to decrease the pitch of this angle here. So it's going to help you get out of the unit. So now if your feet are planted firmly on the ground, you can stand and you're able to get up at this position here. So I did mention earlier that I would show this part in the video as well. There is not really any gap, visible gap. I mean, you can get your hand in between there, but the cushion, backrest cushion and the bottom cushion when you were laying on it would not really create much of a gap at all. I mean, if I pull the cushion up, yes, you probably have a 2-inch gap in here, but this is a really thick cushion, so when you're sitting on it, you shouldn't have any gap between the back and the bottom cushion. I'm going to go ahead and bring this back upright and just kind of recap this unit. So this is that PR511. This is the Cloud Plus. This is in Brisa. You are able to get this in many different fabrics. You're able to get this in a small, medium, or large, but they all have a 375-pound weight capacity. Comes standard with the amazing heat that is on these units. And then you're also able to upgrade and get massage if you're looking at that. So if you're looking for a lift chair that's going to be one of the highest quality lift chairs on the market, go ahead and take a look at this unit today.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.